Senator Daines.
Chairman Crapo, thank you. Secretary Kennedy, welcome. It's good to see you here again. I want to begin my time by talking about the issue of federal deregulation of chemical abortion drugs. Since mifepristone was approved in 2000, 25 years ago, the FDA has steadily stripped away safeguards related to this drug, no longer requiring a doctor's prescription, no follow-up visits, no adverse event reporting, and now allowing it to be sent through the mail. Earlier this year, there was a new study that analyzed 865,000 real-world insurance claims, and it found that nearly 11% of women experienced a serious adverse event within 45 days of taking mifepristone. To put that in perspective, that is 22 times higher than the FDA's long-standing estimate of less than 0.5%. While these findings alone are shocking, my conversations with those in the medical profession, credible medical professionals, lead me to believe that even this study may indeed underrepresent the scale of the problem. For years, we've heard the misleading and frankly very harmful lie that's being sold to women that this drug is, and I quote, safe as Tylenol. These lies sadly have real-world consequences. Just last year, 2 women died as a result of taking chemical abortion pills because they were able to access them without appropriate medical oversight. And by the way, that's all allowed by the FDA. Mr. Secretary, I am grateful that you and FDA Commissioner McCary have already begun the process of reviewing this new data on the safety of mifepristone. We talked about this during your confirmation hearing. My question is, could you provide any update on the status and the scope of that review and whether the FDA intends to replicate studies like the one that I referenced?
I think those are, I don't know if they're going to do an insurance claim study. That's one way to do it. I don't know exactly whether they're doing epidemiological studies or observational studies. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I know I talked to Marty McCary about it yesterday, and he said those studies are progressing and that they're ongoing. So I will keep your office informed at every stage.
Thank you. And I've had a really constructive conversation with the FDA Commissioner as well, McCary, and I mean, here's a very smart, data-focused, sincere type of leader. And we had a really good conversation. I want to encourage those conversations with you, Mr. Secretary, and that there's a follow-up here to make sure that the data that we now have exposed will be studied by the FDA and the appropriate actions considered. Given the legitimate safety concerns surrounding mifepristone and your actions to roll back other COVID emergency measures, will you repeal the COVID-era telemedicine allowance, given that we're repealing these COVID-era regulations and emergency measures? Would you repeal the COVID-era telemedicine allowance for chemical abortion drugs and restore the requirement for an in-person doctor visit?
Senator, I need to get back to you on that. I don't know if the White House has yet taken a position on that. We will get back to you this week about that.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I want to close with a quick Montana question. Earlier this week, the state of Montana submitted a Medicaid demonstration waiver application to CMS to strengthen the state's Medicaid expansion program. This waiver seeks to require community engagement and enhance cost sharing for working-age, able-bodied adults enrolled in the program. I applaud our governor, Gianforte, and Director Brereton for their proactive leadership in this space. My question is, Mr. Secretary, could you commit that CMS will work quickly in its consideration of Montana's waiver application?
Absolutely. It sounds like the kind of waiver that we're looking for.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Secretary.